Hello everyone, in this video we are going to write another user-defined function which is called compute absolute value. So given any integer value, it will convert the value to absolute. And we are going to initially use the if-else clause or the if-else construct from the C language, and the idea is here we get one value and we print the abs value, meaning absolute value of that val1. And since we're computing this absolute value, I take it up over here, and this function does not exist and we have to write this function. One way to do it is just go here, we say it's a user defined function, and we say that it takes in an integer value and it returns an integer. So the idea is if value is greater than 0, that means it's a positive number, so we just return value with the opening and close brace here. Else it is a negative number, so we return minus value, or we can say value into -1, and we have to put an open brace here and put everything inside that. So the idea is the user passes a value val1 into this function, and the value of val1 is copied into the variable value. We check if the variable value has a value greater than 0. If it is the case, it is already positive, so we don't have to do anything. We return the copy of that value and we print it. Excuse me. However, if it was any other case, meaning it was 0 or less than 0, in that case we multiply by -1, and so if the value was negative, it becomes a positive value. If it was 0, it remains 0, and we return that positive value or 0 back over here, and then we print it. So let's do this. And I intentionally made this error because we made this function, user-defined function, at the end of main, and since the C compiler did not see it before, it's saying that I have no idea about abs value. What it means is, please provide me a prototype. I go copy this part and I go up and I do this with a semicolon at the end with the same initializing syntaxes. And if you run this and I say -3, it says 3. So I just have to put a new line over here, Control S, Control R. It says, so let's say this number, 32,198 negative, and it's a positive number at the end. So it converts user-defined integer value into an absolute value of that value. So that's another example of if and else clause. And in the next video we are going to talk about something called a if, else if, and else clause, or if, else construct of the C language for a problem for finding out whether the number the user gives us is positive, negative, or 0. Okay, stay tuned.